Good morning, dear students. How are you? Are you fine? And hope you are continuing your work. And are you enjoying your chapter? Yes or no? Okay, we can continue our this chapter. Next portion of this chapter. Are you ready with your book? Open your social book in this chapter. In this chapter, we learn about the cereals, pulses, fruit and vegetables. Now, in that we will learn spices. Indian food has become popular worldwide. This is mainly because of the special spices we use in our food. Some of the common spices are chilies, cloves, in Hindi it is called long. Next one is the turmeric, in Hindi it is called haldi. Next one is pepper, it is called as kali mirch or golki. Cardamom, that is called elaichi. It is of two type in general, green and brown one. Brown one are bigger in size, green one are smaller in size. Coriander, in Hindi it is called dhania. The spices add the flavor, color and taste to our food. What do you call these spices in your mother tongue? Just you have to find out with the help of your mother or father. Okay, my dear. Next, in this portion, pictures of these are given in your book and you can see and try to identify. First, some common spices from the top left. Bay leaf, in Hindi it is called tej patta. Okay, ask to your mother and say to show you, okay, where is the tej patta, or in English it is called bay leaf. Next one, meko or javitri, in Hindi it is called. It also gives the good flavor. Next one, pepper or pepper, that is called golki in Hindi or gol mirch. Another one, cardamom, that is called as ilaichi. Here it is showing the, I think, big one, black to brown color, badi ilaichi. Okay. Next, cloves. It is in Hindi or common language it is called long. And another one is the cinnamon, means dalchini. Say to your mama, show these things, then I will, if I will try to send the separate picture with the name in next period. Okay, now we can continue our chapter here. In our food items there are another things that are called sweets. Hope many students like this. Who like the laddus, someone like the gulab jamun, someone like the rasgulla and other so many sweets are there you like according to you, but some name are here given. Indian sweets are very famous: rasgulla, laddu, barfi, gulab jamun, Mysore pak are the some popular Indian sweets. You must have eaten and enjoyed sweets in wedding and other festivals, especially on on the occasion of festival we are using this. Now another next topic related to our food is that cooking, how we cook the food. There are so many different types of the or different process of cooking, and we are using to cook the different or prepare the different items or dishes in a different manner. Some Indian food items which are cooked by the person, they are using some process which are called as mm, roasting, boiling, steaming, baking, like this. Now you can see which type of the oil using in cooking. The ghee, mustard oil, groundnut oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, sesame oil means til oil. And now Another process, the process which are called as roasting, baking, steaming, boiling, frying. So we can see one by one now. Listen, some food items we are frying, like chicken or nugget, which you are using for the snacks. Boiling, basically rice we boil for cooking. During the cooking we are boiling the rice and prepare the rice. Okay. Steaming, like idli and dhokla. Then after baking, like the cookies, then after breads, toast, we are baking that. After that, one more process is there of cooking the food: roast or roasting. Roasting, in which we put the food items on the fire directly, that is called roasting. So related to these, I will give you some work in form of, you will write in form of table. In one column you will write the name of process. What you will write? Boiling, second one frying, third one steaming, next one baking, another one is roasting. After this, which food items are prepared by boiling, you will write the name of that dish. Okay. Which food item prepared by frying, like pakoda and other things, nugget, so like this. So the name you have to write in another column in front of that. Okay, understood? Okay, come to next. In your book, it is given, did you know people who eat egg, fish, or meat are called as non vegetarian? As you know, some people are vegetarian in the class, some people, boys are non vegetarian, but one extra name is given here in your book. So learn this. First, the people, what is given? Non vegetarian. The people who are eating egg, fish, meat, along the vegetables, means they are eating vegetable, but beside that they are eating egg, fish, or meat, so they are called as non-vegetarian. While other side, the people who do not eat the fish, they do not eat the meat, are called as simply vegetarian, means they are only using the plant and their products. On other side, people who don't eat any animal product like milk, egg, those people only using the vegetables or means plant products only, such people are called as vegans. Got it? So the vegans, what is the vegan? In definition it will come, the vegans, the people who are not eating any kind of the animal product, even milk also, such people are called as vegans. Up to here we learn what different type of the food items which are grown or which are we get from the animals. But question is that how these foods come to our shop or up to our home or in our kitchen. There is a long journey of these food items. Who growing the plant products grown by the farmers? They grown in their farmland. After that, when they cut their products, they sold wholesale market man or other place where they are selling their products, that is called mandi. In that mandi, some people are buying their things. Okay, these people now supply to the shopkeeper or other shop to get the money. That people give their things purchased from the farmer, come to the vendor or agents who are available in the mandi. From the mandi, now they send to the shopkeeper. Okay, from these shops we purchase and bring in our kitchen or in our house. So this is the journey of our food which grown in the farm and come to the our home or kitchen. No country is in the world can boast of the variety in the food that India offer. Okay, in this way we saw like that animal product also. The people who are doing the animal husbandry or farming animals, rearing the animals like apiculture and other cattle farming, poultry farming, they sell their things to the in the mandi. From the mandi, people purchase there and supply to the shopkeeper, and from the shops we purchase and bring to our home. This is the journey of food. Hope all of you understood. Now ready for your some homework. Here in this slide you can see name of the sweets of your own country. Please, what you will do, you have to write the name of 5 or 6 7 at least 10 name of the sweets which are famous in your country, in your region where you belongs. Like some people or some students are from Pakistan, some are from Sudan, and some are from Egypt, some and many are from India. So they will write the name of the sweet in English which are famous in their country, and which type of the other sweets are also available. This means at least 7 10 you can write. Okay, come to the next work. Here you have to write name of the spices used by your mother in your home to cooking the different dishes. Okay, you ask to your mother and say to show me this spice and tell the name please. After that you will write the name of that spices. Okay, then you will be familiar with what is this called. Okay, got it? So you have to write the name of the spices here. In this slide there are the two columns after the serial number. What you will do, name of the way of cooking of food by your mother in your home. Suppose she is preparing the rice, so she will do the boiling. So you will write boiling, here you will write boiled rice. Means in Hindi or in simple language it is called as rice, or in your mother tongue what is called, we call it, it is bhat, like that. Okay, after that boiling also we use to prepare the dal pulses. Okay, so you will write boiling, then after you write the name of the dish in the next column. Okay, hope all of you got the homework, and I hope I will uh, clarify to all the aspect or topic of your chapter, and hope you all understood in a good way. If you have till now any doubt, you can ask me in my WhatsApp. Okay, I will try to sort out, and hope you will do this work not in a single day. You will take the 1 day, 2 3 days. So as your convenient, you do one by one, step by step. Not do the all work in the same time and say to your mother, now it is very worried and I am tired. No, take your time, do one work now, do another work another time. Okay, so don't be hurry, please do your work slowly slowly. Thank you, have a nice day.